Derek Dixon, that spoke out and said that ever since he filed his lawsuit against Tyler, okay, because remember he was accusing Tyler of fondling him, accusing Tyler of sexually harassing him, of constantly trying to fuck him. Remember he said Tyler brought him to that island and tried to intimidate him into having sex. And remember he said that Tyler gets very aggressive when he get on that brown and when he get on that Hennessy. And remember he said that Tyler Perry scared him because he punched somebody in the stomach on set, and they was in the dressing room and he choked Derek. He put them big old, because Tyler got some big ass hands. He put them big old hands around his throat and said, yeah, I know you like that shit. Tyler told him he got a big dick, and when he hit that G spot on them bottoms, they go crazy. And he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to hit Derek's G spot. He couldn't wait to make that pussy cream. He couldn't wait. Kept calling him thick Derek, thick Derek, thick Derek, so thick, 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 thick. Eat that Chipotle, eat that Chipotle. He was so obsessed with booty. Tyler is so obsessed with booty. So obsessed with booty. It's insane. I got an update on Christian Keys, but I'll give y'all that on the website tomorrow because I cannot say that over here. I could, but Christian got paid, so he might he like to try to sue. Anyway, that'll go on the website tomorrow. But I got more detail on what Christian actually went through and why he got that. Why you got that money. Anyway. But it do got a lot to do with that Hennessy that Tyler liked to serve. Mm-hmm. That's all I say. All right. But Derek claims he began death threats, and Derek claims that he began dragging on social media, and he said that this is why people don't speak out, and I should have never spoke out. Boy, you was gonna speak out because your ass was a failed actor. You didn't have no talent, and wasn't nobody gonna never take your ass seriously. Let's keep it real. You only got that job over there at Tyler Perry Studios because he wanted to fuck you. It was never about your talent, because there's none. It was never about your skills. You didn't have none like that. They were never interested in you. You were nothing more than another bottom that they was gonna put through the ringer, get what they could out of you, toss you some cash, and then they was gonna move along and go right to the next. But let me tell you something. And Tyler, this is to you. This is to you, bitch. Or Medea. One of the reasons why you're going through what you're going through is because you want men that would never want you in real life. Not even just the fact that they're straight. They're straightish. Because, come on now. He was curious about his sexuality anyway. He just didn't want you. And that pissed your ass off even more. Tyler is the quintessential Southern old school black man, right? And Tyler has the demeanor of a black woman. You see him, you see Medea. Because he is Medea. You understand? He's really Medea. Tyler is the act. Medea is the real him, right? And he likes to go for niggas that would not ever talk to him in real life. He go for niggas that he gotta pay. And then wondering why he gotta pay. Versus finding him what likes him and will really have his back. It's always interesting to me how dudes like Tyler, whether they're straight, gay, or whatever, talk about how they just want sex and they don't want no emotional commitment. But then you real chummy on the phone with Derek. You simping to Derek. You telling him all your dirty secrets and what you doing and all these conversations. If it's one thing we learn, $1 billion can't unlame a lame. Them texts made you look bad, Tyler. You was begging for it. You was simping over this Wonder Bread. Versus getting you another country bumpkin that would love your dirty draws and let you pound him out in peace and would have you together. Same thing with Shannon Sharp. Shannon should have stuck with Hollywood. When he was dicking down Hollywood, Shannon didn't have no problems. He had to go get Miss 25K a cheat. He ain't never been the same since. Ain't nobody talking about Club Shay Shay. Them views over there at Club Shay Shay looks at. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Anyway. If there's anything you Negroes need to learn, it's number one, that you need to stick with your own kind. Gay, straight, or whatever. Get you a black woman if you straight. Get you a black man if you gay. Because there's something going on spiritually where God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it ain't rewarding black men dating out. It ain't rewarding y'all. I'm just letting you know. The spirit kicking y'all ass. And y'all coming out the money. Tyler, let me look at this camera when I tell you this. You not cute. Your hairline dusty. You funny built. You real tall, but you funny built. Your voice ain't attractive. Your demeanor not neither. And even when you think you in your masculinity bag, you actually acting just like your daddy and you in your abusive bag. When you drink that brown, you start reminiscing on when your daddy was kicking off in your ass. When he beat you up against that fence so much that your ass blacked out. How fucking dare you? You watched your mother get beat. You get beat because you wasn't even really Emmett's real son. You got Perry name, but you ain't actually a Perry. Your mama was messing around. Whoever's your real pappy, you probably know by now, but that ain't the point. May she rest in peace. I'm not talking shit. I'm just keeping it real. You grew up with a man that beat you until you blacked out several times. You had the neighbor M-wording you and saying you all kinds of stuff. And you go do that to other people? You go be abusive to other people? How dare you? You get drunk and loot, nigga, go get therapy. Y'all do everything but get yourself right. You gotta be in control. You gotta be in control. You gotta be in control. Yeah, you gotta be in control. Because you remember when you wasn't in control. But what you and a lot of these niggas have to learn. Oh yeah, a real island. What you and these ninjas have to learn is that the power is actually in the submissive. And just like that white girl took Shannon down, just like Cassie took Diddy down, Derek gonna be the one to take your ass down. Don't think you can't lose your deal with Netflix. Don't think you can't lose your deal with Amazon. And they will have your country black ass back on the chitlin circuit, begging for the dollars of the only community that ever really gave a damn about you, and that's black women. These other black men in entertainment ain't gonna tell you. I'ma say it. Without black women, we don't have entertainment. We don't have dollars. We don't have ad dollars. We don't have none of that. Black women give you your approval first. They fuck with you, then the rest of the world mess with you. And this content creation game, if black women don't care, if black women ain't loving on you or reacting negatively to you, you're not making no money. Because I'm a grown ass man and I know it ain't really no money in talking to men like that. Ain't no money in it. The money is in talking to women who can pull on their heartstrings and who really gonna care and who really. This man, this nigga, you know, damn, ain't no hope for this nigga. This nigga ain't gonna change. Black women took Kevin Samuels from renting a room to being casted in a video in Future, to being acknowledged at the BET Awards, to driving brand new Mercedes, to living in a nice ass apartment in Buckhead, going out to eat, nice restaurant, Ruth Chris, Del Frisco, Mastro's every motherfucking night. Black women did that. Y'all the sauce. And what happened to Kevin Samuels? Died either on top of or on the bottom of a fat Mexican. Shannon Sharp taken down by a flat-backed white girl. Tyler Perry being exposed and embarrassed by an untalented white actor. Nobody. A confused ass bisexual. Diddy taken down by a little half Asian, half Latin mixed girl who was beautiful but never had no talent. Cassie was never a singer nor a dancer. She did a little modeling. That was about it. That's the type of chick that was supposed to get with a football player and get married and married off early. That girl was never gonna be no star, and she never had no star power. Let's keep that shit real. But back to what I was saying. If it's one thing I learned from Tony Gaskins, it's be with somebody that you are looks compatible with. Be with somebody that will like your ass in real life. And some men, and especially black men, feel, well, you know, I make too much money to have, you know, I don't give a fuck if she really like me for real. I don't give a fuck if he really like me for real, for real. Yes, you do. We all crave human connection. Don't let none of these niggas tell you that they don't. They tell you they don't crave human connection, but got a bitch in their bed every night. They tell you they don't crave human connection, but always got to throw a party with they lonely ass. Tyler Perry, a billionaire, but ain't got nobody else to text in his phone but Derek. Gotta take the bussy because he can't just go up to a dude that look like this just if he just regular Tyler off the street. He know I gotta do something for him. I gotta give him some. Stay in your league and stay in your lane. And your life will be so much better. You know why? Because even though we don't say the shit, and we all walk around saying we're all equal, we're all the same, we don't view each other that way. Derek was nowhere near attracted to you, Tyler. You big, you sloppy. You thought that big dick was gonna excite him? Yeah. Ninjas get me with that, as if they stopped making big dicks when they made yours. There's plenty out here. Next! That man didn't like you like that. That man was using your ass. And played the game, and you fell into it. Just like we've been falling into Wonder Bridge traps for the last 2, 3, 4,000 years. I don't know what it is with us, but when it come to that white skin, you and your white friends, it's something in the black male DNA where we go, like we lose all boundaries, all bounds for them. I don't know what that shit. I don't know if it's a Jesus complex. That part I don't know. And this from the corporate black dudes to the hood black dudes. You try to get them. Somebody like me try to get them to do an interview. I answer your questions, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I answer your questions. I ain't you. They won't answer an email. They want to charge you $8,000 for the interview. They want to put you through hell. They come on camera eating, chewing, smoking. They go sit in front of somebody like DJ Vlad. They on their best behavior. They go sit on a white platform. They talking properly. They done dressed up. They done shaved. They done got a haircut and all that. A lot of these old school black dudes, because these dudes are in their 50s. And what I'm seeing is apparently their whole life, their whole goal was just to get something that's not black, to just obtain a romantic interest that's not black. And they couldn't get that just on their own. So then they had to go get rich. And now I'm sitting here thinking that, damn, Tyler, was your whole motivation for becoming who you became just to be able to have access to them. You Tyler Perry, and you begging for this man's Bucci cat? You telling him about your son and your schedule and your this and your that? Are you kidding me? You're a dummy, bitch. And I don't feel bad for Monique drag you. I don't feel bad. You got mad at Monique because you couldn't run her. You couldn't slut her out. You couldn't bully her. Now I'm starting to really sit back and think, a lot of these people that they say is a problem, or a lot of people in life that a lot of people don't want to give opportunities to, are they really the problem, or you just not a lay down ass kind of a bitch? I just think if you ain't a kiss ass kind of a bitch, it's just you just gonna have to build shit on your own. Cause it's hard to work up on a motherfucker if you ain't a low down, lay down there, just a massa ass bitch. Anyway, I have no sympathy for you, Tyler. And even though, Derek, your life ain't worth $260 million, he owe you about 2.6, maybe 26. Really more like 2 points. Really more like 260,000. Because when nobody else hiring your ass, when nobody else looking at your ass, nobody even knows who you are. You was a waiter that lucked up on white skin and good looks. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Wait, do I have a commercial to play? Oh, yeah, hold up. I do got a commercial real quick. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It ain't gonna play again. Okay. That's fine. It ain't gonna play again. Damn, did I have any more stories to get into tonight? I think I hit.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.